Hello, today is all about volume. These shapes that I have up here are the same exact shapes that we used for surface area, but there will be different formulas because we're not talking about just the pieces and the area of each piece that puts it. We're talking about the air on the inside. So, for volume for a rectangular prism, the formula that we get is area base times height. And notice that that's area of base. So first you decide what shape it is, what the base is. It's called a rectangular prism. So the rectangles are the bases, top and bottom. And rectangle's formula is length times width, right? So instead of capital B, we can replace it with L times W. L times W times H, length times width times height. That's one you've memorized. And so in this case, we have 12 times 6 times 2. Doesn't matter which order. 12 times 6 times 2. 72 times 2 is 144. Since it's the air inside, it's labeled inches cubed. Okay, so that's fairly easy. Okay. Cylinder, pretty much the same. Area base times height. But what are the top and bottom in this case? What are the bases? They are circles, right? Circle area formula, pi r squared. So pi r squared h. So we need to know what the radius is. And in this case, it's 5. And the height, which is 4. Now this was the one that was mislabeled. It had meters and inches. We'll just assume it's inches, or we could just label it units because inches don't go into meters very well. So pi 5 squared times 4, pi 5 for the r, 4 for the height. 5 squared is 25. 25 times 4, this equals 100 pi. And that would be done if we're looking exact form or pi form. We take 100 times pi, 314.15 units cubed. Cube. Now in both of these, the bases were the top and bottom. In this next shape, the base, it's called a trapezoidal prism. So the trapezoids are the bases. And they aren't on the top and bottom, they're on the front and back. So, again, the formula is just area base times height. So, that would be capital B times H. Well, the area of the base formula, we put that last time, 1/2 times height times B sub 1 plus B sub 2 times, now that's the height of trapezoid. And this is the original height of the prism. So even though we've got H twice, they mean different things. So 1/2 times height of the trapezoid, which is 3, times base 1 plus base 2. Bottom and top of the trapezoid, 14 and 6. 14 plus 6. And the height of the prism is a 10. I think in the copy in your paper, there's an extra 2 that just doesn't mean anything. So 14 plus 6. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, we have to do parentheses first. 14 plus 6 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. Half of 60 is 30. 30 times 10. This one ends up 300 cubic yards. That just leaves this cone. The cone is 1/3 area base times height, or 1/3. Its base is a circle, pi r squared times height. Okay, so we know the height, 16, but we don't know the radius. So, but that's a right triangle. 16 squared plus r squared equals c squared. 256 plus r squared equals 400. R squared equals 144. That means the radius is 12 and the height is 16. Notice we didn't use that 20. We use slant height on surface area because it's on the surface. We use that inside height for volume. So 1/3 pi r 12 squared times height 16. If you put in a calculator, 1/3 times 12 squared times 16, you will get 768 pi. That's exact form or pi form. Multiply those together. It's about 2412.74 units cubed. And that's all you need for today's for the placemat. I'll put the answers on tomorrow. Thank you.